Hello friends, welcome to the YouTube channel of Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy, Indore. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss about the physico-chemical properties of a drug molecule, in which the part 1 is optical rotation. So, let us start with the general introduction about the optical rotation. Many substances possess the inherent property to rotate the plane of polarized light, and this property is termed as optical activity. The measurement of optical activity is used for the purpose of establishing the identity of a particular substance, for the testing of the purity of substance, and for the assay procedures also. The optical rotation is the angle through which the plane of polarization is rotated when a plane of polarized light passes from one medium to another medium or through different layers of a liquid. The substances which rotate the plane of polarized light in clockwise direction are generally termed as dextrorotatory and designated by positive sign, whereas the substances or sample which rotates the plane of polarized light anti-clockwise are termed as levorotatory and designated as negative sign. In the next slide, according to the International Pharmacopoeia, the optical rotation is expressed in angular degrees, whereas in SI unit, the angle of optical rotation is measured in terms of radians. The optical rotation is measured on a layer of suitable thickness at a wavelength specified in a monograph for the particular drug. For example, 2-butanol, which is optically active compound showing the positive optical isomer as well as negative optical isomerism. Next is the specific optical rotation or specific rotation. The specific optical rotation of a liquid substance is the angle of rotation measured as specified into the monograph, calculated with reference to the 100 mm layer of thickness and divided by its relative density at a particular temperature, whereas for the optical rotation of solid substances, it is the angle of rotation measured as specified in the monograph and with reference to the 100 mm layer of thickness for a solution containing 1 gram of substance per ml. As shown in the formula, where the optical rotation is expressed by alpha is equal to the A observed upon C into L, where A is the observed rotation, L is the length of observed layer in mm, C is the number of grams of substance in 100 ml, D is the relative density, P is the number of grams of substance that is contained in 100 grams of solution. The next slide is about the polarimeter and polarimetry. Optical activity polarimetry is a laboratory technique that is used for the measurement of interaction between a compound and a plane polarized light. It is one of the most important methods employed in the analysis, which measures the rotation of polarized light as it passes through a optically active compound. This technique involves the measurement of change in the direction of vibration of polarized light when it comes in the contact with the optically active material. According to the wave theory of light, an ordinary light is considered to be vibrating in all the planes at right angle to the direction of propagation. When this light is passed through Nicol prism, the emergent ray has its vibration only in one plane. This light, having the wave motion only in one plane, is known as plane polarized light. For an ordinary light, to get plane polarized light from it, it can be passed through Nicol prism or calcite or Polaroid. As shown in the figure, the normal light or unpolarized light, when passes through Nicol prism or polarizer, it gets converted into the plane polarized light that is vibrating only in single plane, whereas the ordinary light is vibrating in all the planes. A plane polarized light consists of two components that are having fixed magnitude rotating in opposite direction to one another, that is, one in the right circulatory direction and another is left circulatory direction. The plane polarized light, which is obtained when an ordinary light passes through polarizer, is the vector sum of these two components. The instrument used for the detection of optical activity or specific optical rotation is called as polarimeter. The polarimeter consists of various parts like a polarized light source, polarizer, quartz prism, sample material, analyzer and detector. The light source can be sodium vapor lens. Nicol prism can also be used as an analyzer. Nicol prism aligned to the intercept the linearly polarized ray as it passes from the sample solution to measure the angle of rotation and the sample tubes. The next slide is showing the instrumentation of a polarimeter, in which the various parts are light source as shown in the figure, through which the ordinary light passes through the polarizer. The polarizer converts the ordinary light into the plane polarized light, which then passes through the Faraday modulator that converges the ray of light to the sample cell. The sample cell, after passing through the sample cell, the ray of light passes through the interference filter, analyzed and received by the photodetector. The diagram shown below the ray diagram is the diagram for the polarimeter, which consists of various parts shown above. The next is application of optical rotation. First is the quantitative application, that is, the specific angle of rotation can be used for the determination of concentration of the sample into the solution. Second application is the qualitative application, that is, the optical activity is the only parameter available for distinguishing between the D, L and L form of the isomers. Third application is saccharimeter, that is for the determination of high concentration of sugars. Next, visual saccharimeters, that are also called as polariscopes, which are also used for the determination of concentration of sugars in the given sample. Thank you.